The Earth is huge. There are 252 countries upon it. What might be common for the countries at different continents? What can unite the countries with different languages, cultures, religions, and climate? They're thousands of kilometers apart, with endless oceans and tall mountains between them. But there's common love for Kazakhstan. Economic and cultural relations, political connections, and strong friendship. Two embassies from two different parts of the world on hospitable Kazakh land. A continental state located in Central Europe is Hungary, and Palestine reflecting in waters of the great river Jordan. The embassies of both countries generously gave their consent to tell our program about the development of political, economic, and cultural relations between our countries. Kazakhstan has been independent for 25 years. The same amount of time has passed since the start of diplomatic relations between our country and Hungary. The thing is that Hungary was one of the first countries to recognize independence of Kazakhstan. We were among the first 10 countries, if I'm correct, and 15th to establish diplomatic relations. Grand bridges over the Danube, basilicans aiming for the sky, and monasteries, thermal resorts. This is just a small part of the country's landmarks. Hungary is located in the heart of Europe. It is a continental country as it has no access to the sea. It borders Ukraine, Romania, Slovakia, Serbia, Croatia, Slovenia, and Austria. Its capital city is Budapest. In the Middle Ages, Hungary was called the Kingdom of Huns, as it is mentioned in the novel The Song of the Nibelungs. Talking about modern relations, I usually say that there's much more between our countries than just diplomatic relations. First, we have common historical roots. Both the Kazakh and Hungarian people were nomadic. And not many people know that before finding the home in the land of modern Hungary, our nations set off from the territory of what is now Western Kazakhstan, which is an ancestral home of the Hungarians. Moreover, in the 13th century, the Kipchak tribes that we call Huns or Kuns, led by Khan Kati, came to the territory of Hungary, and our king of that time accepted them. They were escaping from the Mongolian army. And still two central regions of Hungary are called Great Kumania and Lesser Kumania, where still around 200,000 ethnic Kipchaks live, who unfortunately already lost their language, yet preserve their Kipchak identity. They have Kipchak unions, and I must say that 2 of our 10 ministers of Hungary are of the Kipchak origin, the Minister of Economy and Minister of Agriculture. Our Minister of Economy is the head of the Hungarian Kipchaks Union. In the middle of October, a delegation came to Astana headed by the Minister of National Economy, Mr. Varga, accompanied by around 80 people, representatives of state authorities and Hungarian business society. Big Business Forum took place on October 17th with around 150 businessmen from Hungarian and Kazakhstani sides. It is good to know that the Kazakhstani-Hungarian Business Forum became an effective platform for our mutual business. Last year, the businessmen met twice at similar events. In April in Astana during the visit of the Hungarian Prime Minister, and in September in Budapest. This year, we are happy to greet the Hungarian businessmen and officials here in our capital city of Astana. Hungary is a country with a rapidly developing economy. The country has an effective tax system, the bureaucracy is reduced. When Hungary got much stronger by 1998, it opens its doors for direct international investments.
Естественно, крупнейшим инвестором в Венгрии в экономику Казахстана является наша нефтяная компания.
Of course, the largest Hungarian investor to Kazakhstan's economy is our oil company. The second important direction for our company is pharmaceutics. As an example, one of the subsidiary companies of Kazakhstan, Railroad Company, signed an agreement with a Hungarian company on cooperation in using the long-distance international transportation also through the Trans-Caspian direction. Also, an agreement was signed for the development of pharmaceutical products production. On the basis of Karagandi plants, the Hungarian partners will also participate in the development of this project and production distribution at the European market. Hungary has quite a well-developed agriculture. Therefore, the Hungarian entrepreneurs are very interested in the investments in this industry of Kazakhstan.
Хотел бы подчеркнуть, что все эти деньги будут использованы именно для развития Казахстана.
I would like to emphasize that all these funds will be used for the development of Kazakhstan agriculture in Kazakhstan with the help of Hungarian partners using Hungarian technology for, say, processing the agricultural products, growing, logistics, and so on. Hungary is said to be a paradise for tourists. Architectural landmarks are interlaced with unique natural landscape. Hundreds of springs restore health. Mountain skiing resorts and wonderful beaches of Europe's largest lake, Balaton, are open for visiting both in June and January. Well, besides nature, excellent cuisine, sparkling wine, and lively music, the country has lots of landmarks. 1,260 galleries, museums, and exhibitions, 225 of which are located in Budapest. So the city is on trend with intelligent tourists.
С точки зрения Венгрии, для нас, для венгерской экономики, наш входной туризм чрезвычайно важен. То есть он дает...
From the Hungarian point of view, inbound tourism is extremely important for the Hungarian economy. It provides significant share of GDP, and it's good to see that the statistics show increase in visits to Hungary. I think Kazakhstan is truly a beautiful country with amazing tourist treasures. The size of the country itself can be compared to Europe, from Paris to Lisbon, from London to Rome. So even because of its size, there is a lot to see. So I think there will be a significant flow of tourists to Kazakhstan, and the first jump might become Expo 2017. Because we not only exhibit and arrange the Hungarian booth, according to our statistics, people very much like to participate in such global exhibitions as visitors. Kazakhstan's economy is in the stage of active development. Our country also needs reliable partners, successful investors, and people that will treat our country with respect, since the government of Kazakhstan creates comfortable conditions for businessmen.
Хотел бы несколько слов сказать о инвестиционном потенциале Казахстана и последних тенденциях развития и сотрудничества с зарубежными партнерами.
I would like to say a few words about Kazakhstan's investment potential and recent trends in development of cooperation with international partners. Over the last 11 years, due to dedicated work with investments, Kazakhstan managed to attract around $2 billion of investments. There's active work performed towards further improvement of investment climate. A package of systematic incentives and measures of state support is developed for the investors, which provides investment subsidies, stable legislation, tax preferences, and ongoing work on improvement of investment legislation. Hungarian investors take active part in economic life of Kazakhstan. Besides, Kazakhstan businessmen are also well known at the Hungarian market.
Я знаю, что у Казахстана есть примеры сотрудничества именно инвестиционного с европейскими партнерами. Я думаю, Венгрия...
I know that Kazakhstan has investment cooperation with European partners. I think Hungary is a friendly country with good business climate for Kazakhstan capital investments. Moreover, Kazakhstan is a bridge for Hungary to enter the Asian market, just like Hungary might become a bridge to enter the European market. People of Kazakhstan are always glad to welcome their guests. Our country's government makes everything for the tourists from all over the world to feel themselves comfortable.
С июля прошедшего года венгерские граждане имеют возможность въезда.
Starting from July of last year, the Hungarian citizens have the opportunity to enter the country for the period of up to 15 days, and the government decision was to extend this period up to 30 days starting from January 1st. I should say that what I liked the most in Kazakhstan was friendliness. Second important and nice moment is the openness when you come visit someone in their home. The table is so fully served that there's no place for a coin to put. This also shows warm and sincere feeling of the people in Kazakhstan. The employees at the Hungarian embassy say they feel at home in Kazakhstan, and they think Astana is a wonderful and very convenient city. Some happen to be here not only due to their service, but by fate.
Я вырос в комнате, где всегда была работа моей мамы, которая на выставке в Будапеште увидела работу Евгения Сидоркина и настолько понравилось.
I grew up in a room where there's always been a picture made by my mother, who saw a picture of Evgenia Sidorkin at the exhibition and decided to make a copy by herself. I never knew what it was, and when I got older she told me who was the author and that the picture shows the nomads. 10 years later I became an ambassador in Kazakhstan. I think it was all on purpose. There's God's will in it. And so I placed my mother's picture near with a photo when I'm given diplomatic credentials.
Поэтому я разместил эти две картины, фотографию с церемонии вручения великой награды президенту и работу с моей мамой.
Palestine. For many, it's a holy land, but even the people without religion understand that it is not just some point on the map of the world, but a very special place. The cradle of human history and culture. Pilgrims, historians, archaeologists come here. People representing various confessions come here to kneel to the sacred place. And despite the endless military conflict, tourists still come here to get new impressions. First, I would like to thank you for coming to our embassy to visit us, and thank you for your interest in Palestine. 1 year ago, esteemed Minister, President Nursultan Nazarbayev, handed me diplomatic credentials of the extraordinary and plenipotentiary ambassador of Palestine in the Republic of Kazakhstan. Historically, Kazakhstan and Palestine have friendly relations. It's a great pleasure that our former president, Yasser Arafat, was the first in the world to come to Almaty, that was then Kazakhstan's capital, to congratulate his friend, esteemed Nursultan Nazarbayev with Independence Day. You can read in many sources that de jure the state of Palestine is an independent, partially recognized state in the Middle East in the process of establishment. As of September 2015, the independence of Palestine was recognized by 136 out of 193 country members of the UN. The establishment of the State of Palestine is foreseen at the territory of the West Bank of the River Jordan, or its part including the territory of Eastern Jerusalem and the Gaza sector. We highly appreciate the international political views of the esteemed President Nazarbayev concerning the Palestinian issue. Kazakhstan has always supported and will support justice, peace, and safety in the area. Kazakhstan always votes for security measures in the General Assembly of the UN concerning the Arabic-Israeli conflict. Diplomatic relations between the Republic of Kazakhstan and the State of Palestine were established on April 6, 1992. And since 1993 there is an embassy, although friendship started long before the official recognition. The relations between our countries were good back in the time when Kazakhstan was part of the USSR. Many students from Palestine got their higher education in different cities of Kazakhstan, and the relations keep progressing. Kazakhstan economy requires investment, and we support our private sector, the representatives of which come and invest money here. One of the branches of industry that is actively developed by the Palestinian investors is construction. We have one big company called CCC. I'd like to say that the headquarters of this company is in Greece, and there are as many as 150,000 employees all over the world. At the Kazakhstan market, CCC company has been operating since 1998. Billions of US dollars were invested in different oil and gas projects as well as in construction. For instance, now there's a huge project going, the Abu Dhabi Plaza. It is around 1.2 million US dollars of investment together with several Arabic companies. The heads of the companies met with the Hakim of Astana and the Minister of Investments. It was a very good meeting. We managed to reach agreement on several projects that will soon be implemented. The projects concerning tourism, construction, oil and gas. Kazakhstan is very attractive for Palestinian businessmen. It has active growth of economy, advanced reforms, stability in the country, and great support by the government. All that creates excellent conditions for comfortable business and prosperity. Kazakhstan is developing, both in construction and different areas. It is very important, and we are proud of our relations with Kazakhstan that keep getting stronger and move forward every day. People of Palestine are very interested in Kazakhstan culture and traditions. In turn, our country is always open for culture exchange. Palestine's embassy arranged a big admittance to the celebration of the Independence Day of Palestine. In particular, this event will have an exhibition of the famous Palestinian artist. Remarkably, he got a status of Goodwill Ambassador, and at this point, he is in the Ukraine. I invited him to Kazakhstan, and his pictures will be exhibited not only in the Rixos, but in two universities, Kazgu and the Eurasian University. Friendly traditions between our countries must be improved, and the youth should be taught to live in peace and harmony. This was the purpose that our Palestinian partners have developed several social projects for. This year we invited some students at the cost of the Palestinian side. We invited young people aged 18 to 30 to visit our country. This trip is organized by our Ministry of Youth and Sports. Kazakhstan students will see Palestine, all sacred places, and the Dead Sea. Palestine views not only the economic partnership of our countries, but also notes Kazakhstan's achievements at the world political arena. Kazakhstan plays an important role in Asia among Islamic countries. Some serious offers are made to the matter of global security improvement. For instance, Mr. Nazarbayev recently spoke about the need to clear the world of nuclear weapons. We support his offer. Besides, Palestine is hoping for support when in January 2017, Kazakhstan will become a member of Security Council of the UN. Our countries always manage to reach mutual understanding in any question, and it is not only due to the long term of relations. The secret is simple. According to Palestinians, it is all because we have a lot in common. Kazakh nation is very nice, kind, and simple. I don't feel like a stranger here. Not long ago, I visited Almaty and saw a lot of mixed families. Many students from Palestine who came to study got married here with locals. They have families and children. So now we have common blood, common children. Bright future is built today, and Kazakhstan makes steady steps forward. It has good friends, reliable partners, wise advisors nearby.
Нужно сказать, что тот процесс развития, через который вы прошли за 25 лет независимости.
It should be mentioned that the development process that we had over 25 years of independence, it amazes everyone. The fact that the economy in the country has grown 20 times in as short of 25 years deserves recognition. People in Hungary respect it a lot, so I think we also have something to learn in this regard. I wish you success and wish your beautiful country to develop more. Astana is very beautiful, I love it. Almaty and Baravoya and the whole Kazakhstan. I wish you success and all the best. Kazakhstan is a country of great opportunities. It is an excellent platform for implementing various brave ideas. Palestine and Hungary are so much different, but each of these countries has suggestions on cooperation. We're always happy to share our experience and implement some innovations. We're always ready to reach our hand out, since the Republic of Kazakhstan is an amazing and great country.